San Francisco is one of California's biggest cities that offers a lot of cool things for everyone. Otherwise known as the City by the Bay, San Francisco is home to many famous landmarks, including a lot of 5-star shopping malls, restaurants, and other cool places. This video includes 14 best things to do when you're in San Francisco. So let's get started exploring this magical, tasty, and diverse city. Number 1 is to visit the Ferry Building, a marketplace off the Embarcadero that's full of vendors selling produce, cheese, coffee, candy, and other foods in this area. It's also a perfect place to go on a boat and tour around the San Francisco Bay Area. The Ferry Building is also a perfect place to take photos of the city itself, especially to the clock that's on top of the building. Number 2 is Rincon Park, a waterfront park with a promenade and a giant bow and arrow sculpture. It's also a perfect place to take photos of the city and the Bay Bridge. A visit to the Civic Center is number 3.
So the Civic Center is San Francisco City Hall, and a lot of events happen inside the Civic Center. The mayor of San Francisco is London Breed, and do a lot of things inside the Civic Center. You can go to your high school prom, you can have your civil marriage over there. It's really fun. I encourage you guys to go check it out.
The rows of trees, flags, and playgrounds that reside around the Civic Center are one of the coolest spots you should visit. And in case you get hungry, there is a great selection of food trucks that park outside the City Hall, so you won't have to be hungry when you're in San Francisco. SF's Chinatown is number 4.
So right behind me is the Dragon's Gate, which is San Francisco's main entrance to its Chinatown. It's really fun. Let's go check it out.
One of the oldest and most established Chinatowns in all of the United States, San Francisco's Chinatown has a bustling maze of streets and alley brims that have dim sum joints and other traditional eateries. Also found in Chinatown are some bakeries, souvenir shops, and karaoke bars. There are also famous landmarks around Chinatown such as Tianhao as well as the Chinese American Museum. Number 5 is the Transamerica Building, one of SF's tallest buildings.
I'm right here in front of the Transamerica Building. Let's scroll up here, which is one of the famous landmarks in San Francisco. It's so huge, and you can go inside, go on a tour, look at the view of San Francisco, but I'm here to explore around my hometown, and yeah, it's pretty fun. You guys should check it out.
Number 6 is St. Mary's Cathedral, one of San Francisco's Catholic churches.
So I'm here at St. Mary's Cathedral. Let me show you guys there. So yeah, St. Mary's Cathedral is one of the Catholic churches in San Francisco, and this is where I was baptized. And a fun fact, there is another St. Mary's Cathedral down on California Street, right next to Chinatown, so go check that out.
Up next on the list is number 7, Union Square. During the holidays, there is a Christmas tree that's built over 7 feet high above the ground. There's even an ice skating rink where you can go ice skating with all your friends and family members. Union Square is also a perfect place to go shopping, take a bite, or take pictures, of course, of yourself in Union Square.
Japantown in San Francisco.
At number 8 is Japantown, otherwise known as Nihonmachi. Like Chinatown, Japantown has a bustling maze of restaurants, shopping malls, and other famous landmarks in the area. Inside the mall, you'll find a lot of Japanese merchandise being sold in every store inside. There is also a great selection of Japanese restaurants selling Japanese food everywhere you go, and be sure to grab yourself a dessert from one of the dessert shacks after eating such a heavy lunch in Japantown. At number 9 is Grace Cathedral.
I'm now on the steps towards the Grace Cathedral entrance, which is one of San Francisco's massive cathedrals. It's really fun, but I'm not here for mass today. I'm just taking a stroll and going to the park.
Right in front of the church you'll find Huntington Park, a park that has 2 water fountains and a children's play area, and make sure you take a couple of photos when you're there in front of Grace Cathedral. Number 10 is to visit Ghirardelli Square.
Okay, I'm here today at Ghirardelli Square, which is a shopping mall known for its chocolate. It's Ghirardelli chocolate bars.
Inside the mall you'll find a little chocolate factory and a little chocolate shop as well, selling various kinds of Ghirardelli chocolate inside everywhere you go. At number 11 is another amazing landmark in SF, Lombard Street.
Alright, I am here today at Lombard Street, which is the world's most crookedest street in San Francisco.
A drive on Lombard Street can sometimes make you feel a bit nauseous, but keep in mind that you could always take a few photos to avoid any sickness as you go there.
I am here at the intersection of Hyde and Francisco Street, and this is one of the historical landmarks in San Francisco that you should visit. And behind me are the trolley lines, so this is not for you if you don't want to go on long walks, but I encourage you to go ride the trolley to make your trip around San Francisco relaxing.
Number 12 is to ride on the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, otherwise known as BART.
Your trip to San Francisco cannot be complete without riding on the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, which is known as BART.
Riding on BART may be very complicated to get around San Francisco, but if you want to get to places, I suggest you go there early to avoid any hassle with lots of people trying to get around San Francisco and the entire Bay Area. At number 13 is Coit Tower.
So there's a museum on the very first floor of Coit Tower, and if you go up, your effort is rewarded with panoramic views of the city and the entire San Francisco Bay Area.
And last but not least, ending your trip at Pier 39 is number 14.
I'm surrounded by many shops and restaurants around the area. This place is kind of like a fun house. You can even go on a boat tour around San Francisco.
There are lots of sea lions and other boats that reside around the area, and in Pier 39 you'll find a few shops, restaurants, and other fun places that you can go inside and check out. Pier 39 is also a perfect place to buy some San Francisco merchandise as you take a stroll around the area.